All right, we're live. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. A little bit later than normal, but just complications
Yeah,
with the software that we use. But we are here. We're live. If you are on YouTube, we are live. But other than that, do want to give a huge shout out, like we always do. Wannaparlay.com. Jake, do you want to take it from there?
wannaparlay.com. You go to their website, type in our promo code. Jane, why are you smiling? Use the promo code JMP, get a deposit match, minimum $10, maximum $250. And then you go on there, lose some money, win some money, bet on your team to win. I never bet on my team because they suck.
I
So,
did, and it worked. So we won.
yeah, well, I did. Actually, I did bet on the Bengals. They did win, but nothing good happened in that game. So,
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly what he said. Wannaparlay.com. Make sure you use that code JMP every single time. Well, you can't use it
yeah,
more
you
than
use it
once,
once, you
but
fucking idiot.
you know what we're saying. But NFL Week 1,
Is
not
wrapping up
officially
tonight.
over. Yeah, and Monday night's happening in like 1 hour from right now. So
Yeah.
that'll
Oh,
be
shit.
Vikings and Bears. But first, why don't we go ahead? We already covered the Thursday night game in our last
And
episode.
Friday.
Friday night, we
Oh, wait,
gave
no,
our
we didn't talk about.
predictions.
Oh, yeah, we didn't go over it, did we?
Yeah, so we gave our predictions. We both picked the Chiefs. We were both wrong. So that was a good game. Chargers looked
Yeah.
good. I mean, they were solid everywhere. And Herbert was that guy. I mean,
Yeah, he was
he looked
slinging.
great.
Quentin Johnston might be that guy.
Yeah, definitely. He is
He got rid of his case of the drops.
already much
He
better
stopped
than last year
greasing up
in
his
one
fingers
game.
before every game.
But I do want to point out before we move into the games and the results, as you remember, we predicted the schedule as of last week. And now, obviously, Monday Night Football still needs to be played.
As of right now, we have the same record.
But it doesn't matter because we both
We
picked the
picked the same
Bears.
game. Yeah.
So we both finished with 10 wins.
Yeah, last night was the decider. If I was going to win or we were going to tie.
Yeah, I picked the Bills. He picked the Ravens. So he had 10 wins, and I had 9 heading into that.
Now we both got 10 because the Ravens choked.
It's funny. I picked the Falcons, and I bet on the Buccaneers.
I picked the Buccaneers every the whole time.
But yeah, so both tied, 10 wins. You got 10 correct. Tonight we'll see. We both got 11.
So what do you think about the Chiefs after that game? I know it's only the first game.
I think it's the first game, and he doesn't have Rashee Rice.
He's not gonna have Rashee Rice in for 6 games.
Yeah, I know.
And Travis didn't do anything until like the fourth quarter.
But I don't think there's like literally anything to worry about because the Chiefs are still the Chiefs. So even if
their defense looked terrible,
it did, but they can still get in as a lower seed, and having Rice for the second half of the season is going to be good for him.
They got a good division.
Yeah, I still don't think they're going to miss the playoffs or anything, but
good.
I think they will still make the playoffs, but definitely not as a high seed.
Yeah,
wild card, which would be nice to see because he's never played that many games. Probably where he hasn't played that many games in the season, and
his first year, I think he did.
Fuck. Yeah. What year is he? 7th, 8th?
2018, I think. So it'd be his 7th year, 8th year, 7th, 8th year. He's 30, so.
So yeah, looking into some of the Week 1 games, Panthers, Jaguars.
They look like the Panthers. Is what I have to say about that. Bryce Young looks like he reverted back to the first couple weeks of last season.
Rookie receiver looked promising.
Yeah, T-Mac looked good, but I mean, all of Week 1 was very underwhelming. There was not much offense in any game besides
Steelers
last night and then the Steelers game.
Yeah.
But Trevor looked way better than Bryce Young did, and Bryce Young looked fucking terrible.
Yeah, and the Jags defense, I mean, obviously looked solid. They were solid, held them to 10 points. And I mean, their rushing stats were pretty impressive too.
Oh yeah, they had like 200 rushing yards.
Yeah, and so did the right. Who's doing that? I don't know who's doing that. I can hear that from out here.
Yeah, but I
Um,
think the Jaguars looked decent. I think it'll be more of a test next week when they play the Bengals. But
yeah, Etienne Jr. with 16 rushes, 143 yards.
yeah, he was
So
balling.
yeah, he averaged 9 yards per carry.
Yeah,
Um,
he was
yeah,
nice.
Hubbard was 16
Big
rushes,
thing for
57
them.
yards. Also had 3 catches, 32 yards. McMillan had 5 catches, 68 yards. So that was like really kind of it, other than um, Xavier Legette and Hunter Renfro.
I mean,
I'd
and
be
the thing
getting,
is too is Bryce Young, like he was 18 of 35 and threw 2 picks, and he had a touchdown, but it was to Chuba on like a little dump off.
yeah. So I didn't watch much of the game.
I just had it on. I saw it on Red
Was
Zone for the most part.
was did Travis Hunter play defense? He's not on
He
the
played
stat
like
sheet at
he played
all.
like 10% of their snaps on defense.
What to say? He's not, didn't
He
register.
had 1 tackle, and it was an assisted tackle.
Okay.
But he actually looked decent as a receiver. He had
Yeah.
6 catches,
Six
33
catches,
yards,
33 yards,
which isn't bad
eight
for his first
targets.
game
Yeah, I
because
mean, well, he led the team
he
in
out
targets.
he outperformed Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas had 1 catch on 7 targets and had 11 yards, and he had 9 yard rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, not
and
bad.
if the Jaguars are winning a game 26-10, and Brian Thomas has 1 catch, that's not good for other teams.
It
Because
might be worth watching out for this year.
and ETN also had 3 catches too, so he's a little threat in the passing game.
Um, with the Giants, do we see Russ starting next week? I mean, 21-6,
Dayball,
no
I mean,
offense.
how Dayball's talking, he makes it look like he wants to get rid of Russ already, and
That'd be
I don't disagree with him.
that'd be nice if we just go ahead and start Jackson Dart for that 32 team fantasy league that I'm on, where my 2 quarterbacks are
And
Anthony
like
Richardson and
looked
him.
Russ looked absurdly bad. He was 17 to 37 and had 168. He threw the ball 37 times and had 168 passing yards.
Yeah, it's just not good.
And Malik Neighbors looked like he didn't want to be there.
Yeah. Quarterback rating of 59.
And they haven't scored more than 3 points in 3 years in the first week of the season.
Well, um, I was interested to see the Russian splits for the Commanders
They
because
look. I'm telling you what, it pissed me off because we talked about this last episode about the Bill Crossett Mers, whatever his name is. They said he is
Krosky
fourth on
Merritt.
the depth chart. This motherfucker had the most carries on their team,
Yeah,
besides Shaden Daniels.
yeah.
Tell me how
Um,
he's fourth on your depth chart.
I don't know, but Terry McLaurin only had 2 catches, 27 yards. Debo,
Yeah, he's worked that contract, wouldn't
7 catches, 77 yards,
he?
10
Debo's balling,
targets.
and he had a rush for a touchdown. That was 20 yards.
Yeah. Yeah, Malik Neighbors, 12 targets, 5 catches. So
Yeah, Russ looked like
yeah,
dog shit.
yeah.
He looked terrible.
Did have 8
But
rushes, 44 yards. Tracy, not much though on the ground, 10 rushes, 24
and
yards.
the Giants have a decent defense, so I think that like the Commanders, that's not a bad game from them either. Like I know they only scored 21, but
Yeah.
like Jaden Daniels played good, didn't do anything crazy
No,
to
didn't turn the
lose
ball
the
over.
game or anything. Like yeah,
Yeah. Um,
so that was a pretty good game from him. But
obviously,
I think it's time to bench Russ and just maybe for him to retire.
yeah. Just
I mean, he's been on 3 teams in the last 3 seasons, and he's played terrible on all of them.
I just don't get, the Giants' thought process of bringing together that quarterback room anyways.
I mean, I get if you were gonna start Jameis. If you didn't sign, like, don't sign Russ. You start Jameis because you know he's just gonna fucking sling the ball
Yeah, but
like a
this isn't like an
psychopath.
all-in or fucking bust year for them. Like, they're obviously not in a
Exactly. That's why I would
window,
say you
so
don't let Russ play in front of him.
well,
Let
and then
Jameis
well,
play.
that's my point too. Don't bring in 2 quarterbacks that are 30 and above that are you're
Yeah.
paying anything more than a veteran's minimum contract for. I mean, this literally doesn't it just doesn't make sense
Especially with
because
drafting,
you're not in a window to win.
especially when you draft Jackson Dart in the first round.
Yeah, you obviously know heading into the
I
draft you're
would,
taking a quarterback
because
regardless.
if you do put Jackson Dart in, he might die because their offensive line looked terrible as well. But
Well, Joe Burrow was getting hit pretty bad too.
he
Um,
only got, I mean, he was getting hit a lot, but he also only got sacked 3 times, and it was all on one drive.
mm. By how many
But
hits
yeah,
did he take?
don't know. But I mean, half our lines, our 2 interior linemen are a rookie and a dude that's been on the team for 8 days.
Yeah. Um, Steelers Jets. Obviously, that was a phenomenal game.
Oh, and hold on. Speaking of the Giants, real quick, how is Brian Daboll still there?
I don't know. They have not improved ever
Because I feel like they
with
played
him as
that.
a
They
coach.
the first season he was there, they made the playoffs and they looked good, and then every season after that they've looked terrible, downhill ever since.
Yeah, I think he's probably got to be the biggest hot seat right now.
Oh, I don't know about that. There's one we're gonna talk about later. Might be on a hotter seat than him.
Zach Taylor.
No,
You don't think so?
no, Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, probably. Um, yeah. So next we do have the
The
Steelers
Steelers and
and
the
Jets game.
Jets.
Um,
Probably one of the more exciting games of the day.
yeah, it was very fun. Um,
Aaron Rodgers looks like MVP Rodgers.
yeah, 4 touchdowns, absolutely insane for his first game as a Steeler, and also, I mean, Fields played incredible as well. 16 of
Playing, he
22,
played.
218.
The crazy thing is that Aaron Rodgers played how he played, and they couldn't run the ball.
Yeah, I know. Um,
And he played like that and got sacked 4 times.
Jalen Warren, 11 rushes, 37 yards.
It's
But
Caleb Johnson time.
but well, I mean, I
He had
don't
37
know.
yards. Caleb Johnson's bigger. He's probably faster.
Yeah, but the Jets is not like you're playing against a bad team or bad defense. Quentin Williams is just a dog. I mean, any
I
inside rush,
agree.
he's there every single time. Sherwood's a really good linebacker too. He's super fast. He covers all over the field. They got a good defense. So like, I
I'll tell you,
wasn't expecting anybody to get insane yards. I definitely thought Caleb Johnson would get a couple more reps. It seemed like Kenneth
he had
Gainwell's
one
taking
carry.
him. Yeah, Kenneth Gainwell took over
Why?
him in the reps.
How?
I don't know, but yeah,
Kenneth
Gainwell has
Gainwell
7
is.
rushes, 19 yards.
I know, but I'm saying like Kenneth Gainwell sucks. He's a
Yeah,
good
what? No,
receiving back.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Um,
That's
yeah,
stupid.
Caleb Johnson was returning kicks. He returned 5 kicks. That was didn't do great either. He stumbled once, bobbled it once. Average
He's
returns
probably
of
never fucking
26.
returned kicks before.
I don't know. But
Normally, when you're, I mean,
I thought DK looked good. 4 catches, 83
Calvin
yards.
Austin looked really good.
Yeah, I love him. I've been talking so highly of him for like the last 2 years. Just those injuries
Well, he
really
finally's
set
got a
him
fucking
back.
quarterback.
Yeah. Really would like to understand more about like Roman Wilson.
I
Wondering
would
if
like to.
he was like I didn't see him on the injury list. I didn't see nothing about him. Didn't
Yeah,
record anything. So I'm hoping that's not the case because I was excited to see step this year because
I'll
he
tell
was
you what.
injured all last year. But
Out of that, from that game, I was so surprised at the score of it because I was expecting that to be a low scoring game.
oh yeah, I was too.
But Justin Fields and Aaron Rodgers were just fucking balling. Like Justin
Some
Fields had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, TJ Watt has some hard hits too. Um,
Jalen Ramsey did too.
yeah. Yeah, TJ Watt had 2 tackles for losses, 3, 5 total.
It
Um,
sucks for the Steelers though. I don't know what the injuries were, but Joey Porter and Deshaun Elliott getting hurt.
yeah, but both of them, I think Deshaun Elliott looked worse. Anyways, Derek Harmon started to make reps back. He's going to be off the injury list this week, so
It's
first
good.
round pick D Lyman can be back.
And Brees Hall looked fucking nice too.
Yeah, I did.
He
19
actually didn't
rushes,
look like shit.
107 yards. Yeah.
And he
Garrett
had
Wilson looked
2
good.
catches.
Seven catches, 95 yards, and that 33-yard touchdown. That was a really good catch. But yeah, I mean, I was happy with it. I think the defense was a little sloppy, but there's a lot of new faces on defense, and then you had 2 injuries that happened during the game. So
Yeah.
it's hard to make adjustments while playing with a new team basically, and then losing people throughout the game. It's probably hard for
Yeah.
any team to get adjusted to that during the game. So, but I was happy with it. Chris Boswell was an absolute dog. Tomlin said he's a serial killer,
I
and
mean,
he has
for
no
real.
pulse. So, a 60-yarder to take the lead, and then I mean, what else to say? Jalen Ramsey on that 3rd down gets a pass breakup on 4th down, just absolutely
Yeah.
lays the hammer on Garrett Wilson. I mean,
I
that
don't know
was
why
a great
when
tackle.
Darius Slay's getting burnt by Garrett Wilson all game, I don't know why you're not throwing it at Darius Slay.
Yeah, or in that situation, I probably would have just ran it to the right
Yep.
because there's
No,
3
not even that.
linebackers in the
Not
middle.
even that. On that play, Justin Fields ran it up 1st down.
Yeah,
Instead, he
he could have
threw it to
gone it.
Garrett Wilson, and then Garrett Wilson got fucked up. I was like, dude, you could have at least stayed in the game. You may not have won it, but you could have stayed in it.
Yeah. Oh well. But 1-0. Minnesota this week. So next week, whatever. But it's home. So I like any team at home. Pittsburgh's got a really good home field advantage, I think, just
Yeah.
for being Pittsburgh. But decent, terrible towels over in New York. Saw a lot of towels waving. I mean, yeah, it was normal though. We travel. I wore my James Conner jersey to work on Friday.
It's unfortunate for you, isn't it?
I mean, who else am I going to wear? Kenny Pickett,
Heinz
George
Ward.
Pickens. Yeah, Heinz Ward. Yeah, that one's a little big though. It's more of a show and tell. Arizona beats the Saints 20-13. I definitely
That is
expected
the shittiest game of the week. Like
the
not in
Cardinals
terms
to
of how they played, but
score more than 20 on the Saints defense. So hopefully there's room for improvement there, because if you play a couple more defenses that are stronger than what the Saints can offer, and you can only put up 20, just kind of gotta hope.
I'll tell you what,
But
it's nice to see Kyler actually throwing to Marvin Harrison.
yeah, that looks like a different year. Hopefully McBride. Did he get a touchdown? I'm trying to
No,
pull it up. Okay,
Marv
yeah.
did,
Well,
and James Conner, and the 2 field goals.
and then if you were a betting man, and if you would have guessed 20-13 for the next score, you'd be right, because the Raiders and
We just going to talk about the game for 0.2 seconds.
For Arizona.
Yeah, there's some things
Yeah,
I wanted to say. Like,
oh yeah, go ahead.
Why is Trey Benson not starting?
I don't know. I'll
He
let you talk
is
about this one.
clearly better than James Conner.
But James Conner's a dog.
James Conner averaged 3 yards a carry on 12, and Trey Benson averaged 8 yards a carry on 8 carries.
Well,
and he's significantly got more. Like, his explosion is 10 times better. He gets off the line way faster when they're
trade
running
him.
the ball. I'd
Trade
fucking
him.
get rid of him. And then also the Saints are garbage.
Yeah.
Like, there's no winning for them. If they start Rattler, if they start Tyler Show, whatever.
I wonder if they are going to mess around with a quarterback rotation. Probably should.
I would just
well.
fucking go. I would just tell them, dude, we're gonna suck. Just play like shit.
Maybe they think Show is kind of like Joe Burrow situation, draft him at an older age. He's got that
But
experience.
Joe Burrow threw 60 touchdowns in college. Tyler Show played at Louisville
Yeah.
and sucked.
Well, what if he's watching?
Good for him.
Okay. Do you have anything else for Arizona
Not for that game. I
or
mean, the
Saints?
only thing
No.
else I'd say about that game is it was 100% going into the week the worst watch of the week,
And it was.
and coming out, it was not a fun watch either. I saw like I was watching Red Zone in the Bengals game. Obviously, I'm not going to just. I don't have 10 TVs. I wish I did, but
You
that
could probably
game
get
was on
10.
Red Zone for about 3 seconds. All 7 hours of Red Zone,
Yeah,
and that
nobody.
was when Marvin Harrison scored and Trey Benson had like a 40-yard carry.
Yep. Not good. Yeah, Raiders, Patriots, 20-13.
Yeah, I'm not.
Um,
I mean, I'm not
you know,
surprised honestly, but
Pats were favored on the spread -2.5. Start the game.
you're
It's a little
probably they're probably not going to win many games if they got Drake May throwing the ball 46 times.
yeah. There needs to be a little bit of a mix up because when you're throwing it 46 times a game, what do you
They
think
ran
the
the ball in
defense?
total 18 times.
So what do you think the defense is just going to plan for if you just keep
Yeah.
passing it? They're
And the
going to
thing is too
plan for the
is
pass.
I feel like you get Diggs, he should be getting the ball out, and he got the ball, but he just didn't do anything with it. Like Kayshon Boutte was the best receiver on their team.
Yeah, well, just probably a terrible decision by the OC to let the whole game plan out like that on offense. That's just not
Well, their
smart.
OC is
Who?
Josh McDaniels. He's been there for 75 years. Leaves and
So
goes and gets a head coaching job, fucks up another team, and then goes back to the Patriots.
yeah, so maybe they need to
Oh, I do that.
evaluate their business strategy for a
Well,
second.
see, the problem is that they probably won't because they just since Bill Belichick's been gone, they've had two head coaches, and they've both been people that have played for the Patriots.
But Gino looked well.
Yeah, he looked decent. I think Drake May didn't even look bad either. It's just that they had to fucking throw the ball. They had to. So they're not gonna it's just not gonna work. And after that first game, the Patriots defense isn't that good. Like it's a decent defense. It's not great. Genty's not doing shit this year.
No. Yeah, not a great stat line. Yeah,
He averaged two
Gino
yards a
looked
carry.
good, but
Not good.
yeah, what was his total? I'm pulling it up now.
19 carries
Yeah,
for 38 yards.
19 carries, 38 yards. They get a touchdown.
His longest carry was 9 yards.
Yeah,
Their receiving core, though,
Travion Henderson had a much better game. 5 rushes on 27 yards.
I'll tell you what, that
Um,
receiving core, I know it's not any fucking household names besides Brock Bowers, but it's a nice receiving core.
yeah, it is.
Jacoby Myers played really good. Trey Tucker had a touchdown in the
Two
first
really
5
good,
seconds.
solid tight ends as well. Even though Brock Bowers went to medical tent, so I don't know what happened
Yeah.
after that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
So
I think the Raiders look decent.
yeah,
Their
I do
defense
too.
for their defense being as bad as it realistically looks, because honestly, the only person I really just off the top of my head know is on their defense is Max Crosby. Like I don't. Well, I am Jermaine Brown. I forgot we traded into them, but they look decent, especially against a decent looking offense that everybody thought going in could be a good offense in the Patriots.
Yeah, we'll see though.
Yeah, Dave, you just got really quiet for some reason. I don't know what just happened.
Moving on from that game, you got the Colts and the Dolphins. I mean, Tua looks like I don't know what he looks like. I mean, he looks like he's not ready to play football.
I think Tua is just not what he was when they were playing good. He used to get rid of the ball in like 0.2 seconds, snap, throw the ball. And this game, he's holding on to it. He's getting hit. He just looks like he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
mean,
concussions are catching up to him or something.
bring Zach Wilson in a little bit. Five completions, 32 yards. I mean, nothing crazy from either one. One touchdown, 2 picks from Tua, but just all around, just terrible, terrible game
Yeah.
from Miami.
I'm not going to lie. If the Dolphins are playing like that,
They're gonna be the worst team.
Tyreek already didn't want to be there before the season. And
Oh,
now he probably doesn't want to be there even more.
I'd
He's
say
probably going to end up
by
getting
week
traded or
3,
something.
he's probably requesting
Wait,
out
wait, wait.
if
Hold on,
they
hold on, hold
look
on.
like this.
Hold on, wait. Tank Bigsby just got traded to the Eagles.
No way, Tank Bigsby.
Yeah,
For who?
I don't know.
That's a weird. It's an odd trade.
Oh, and Jalen Johnson's not playing tonight.
Okay.
Huh. That's random.
Tank Bigsby to the Eagles.
So now they don't have to play Will Shipley. they can play Tank Bigsby instead.
I really
That's
liked
really
Will
random.
Shipley.
So if you got fucking ETN in fantasy, oh, actually, you know who's probably a good pickup in fantasy now is Tootin.
Oh yeah, Tootin would be huge.
But the notes really that I had on the game, the Dolphins and the Colts is one. Looks like the Bengals shouldn't have got rid of Lou Anarumo. Because guess who the D coordinator for the Colts is? Lou Anarumo.
Yeah.
And their defense looked very fucking good. I
Yeah, it
know it's
did.
Tua and he looks like shit because he has fucking scrambled eggs for a brain. But like that, it's just ridiculous. And also something I wanted to say. I think that after that first game, I think it looks like a great
Ouch.
decision to start Daniel Jones and to let Anthony Richardson watch him play.
No.
And also Tyler Warren looked
Good.
very good.
Yes, he did.
Their receiving core in general looked very good. But the Dolphins just no,
Bad.
they're not it.
But also you could talk a little bit about this, but Bengals do get kind of handed a win.
Oh, I know they did. And guess what? The Bengals since Burrow's been here, we haven't played good at all. First couple weeks of the season, we didn't play good that game, but at least they won.
Yeah.
That's all I can
Definitely
say
did not
about it.
look good, but it's the same story.
Yeah, you know,
every
you want to hear
year.
some dumb? You want to hear some crazy shit? They won that game and had 7 total yards, net yards in the second half.
That's terrible.
They looked like, oh my god, the Bengals might score every drive on the first 2 drives, and then they were like, you know what? And I tell you this, I fucking hate Zach Taylor with a passion. He pisses me off more than anybody, maybe besides Mike Brown. He is terrible at calling plays. Like the end of the game, we're trying to run the clock out,
Oh, and you
and
don't.
they
Yeah.
know that we're gonna run it. So what? And instead of maybe having them think there might be a chance they throw it, he had it receiver, Mike Gesicki and Yosevach. Didn't have Higgins or Chase out there to let me maybe be like, oh, they might play action and try and get a first down or whatever. No, run it straight up the middle, and Chase Brown gets tackled in the backfield 3 times. It's just, oh, it makes me so fucking mad. And now Golden, guess what? College ain't fucking the NFL, is it? Because you fucking called a shit game on defense and just let them run the ball straight down our fucking throat and pass it 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards. And they just drove down the field. They had like 3 drives that were like 10 minutes or close to 10 minutes.
Who do you guys play this week? Next week?
The Jaguars.
Whatever. Oh, well, should win.
And the thing,
Maybe.
too, is fucking Burrow had 100 yards.
Yeah, not good.
That's it. He had 100 passing yards.
Not a
They just were
great.
like, and they wouldn't throw the ball outside. Every time we threw the ball, it was over the middle, or it was a 2-yard pass. Oh, it made me fucking mad.
But you
And
won.
I'll tell you what, I don't care what happens this season. Zach Taylor needs to be gone.
Oh yeah, yeah, he does.
He needs to be gone. And also on the Browns, Dylan Sampson should be
Look
starting.
good.
I don't
Look
give a
really good.
fuck what
Yeah.
Quishon Judkins does. He should not. Dylan Sampson should be starting. He had 10 catches.
He looked really good. Yeah, I kept watching that game when the Steelers would have an yeah
And
commercial.
Miles Garrett
Very
was
good.
using Joe Burrow on one of the drives as a rag doll. He's just throwing him around and made Orlando Brown look like he had no hands and couldn't block.
Yeah, that one that one hit that I saw where he crosses over the middle and then he comes running straight down the middle and like
Yeah,
absolutely lays him out. Um, and then that's why the caption said Burrow might be dead by week 4.
dude. The thing that's annoying is Mims blocked good all game. Dylan Fairchild looked good. Karras is always like a good lineman. But then Lucas Patrick got hurt, and we had to put Dalton Risner in, who's been on the team for a week. And somehow, the most veteran fucking player we have on our offensive line is the worst one. That's supposed to be our best one.
Just happens sometimes like that, you know.
Well, dude,
The luck of
like
the
if
draw.
anything, double team fucking Miles Garrett. He's a
Yeah,
goddamn. He's literally sculpted from fucking rocks. Like just fucking put three people on him or something.
they got that big boy Mason Graham too.
Yeah, but they didn't. He didn't do shit.
No,
They were holding him up fine. It just makes I fucking. I just want to smack Zach Taylor in his fucking face. Oh,
I
and
was
also,
wondering how you
also,
were throughout the game.
also, the Bengals should have lost that game. But the thing,
Missed field goal, missed extra point.
also, the Browns receivers had fucking butterfingers. They were
Oh
eating
yeah, they
popcorn
did.
before the game or something.
Yeah, that last Tillman,
Not, dude, even the
it
Judy
went
one.
straight to DJ Turner's hands.
They literally are diving for balls to catch them, and then they just throw them up in the air. And they're like, all right, you guys get it. I'm
Yeah,
like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I mean, I'll take it, but
yeah.
like, that's crazy. They're just literally throwing the fucking ball up in there. Like, here you go. We don't want
But you
Flacco
won.
playing.
1-0. So Steelers and Bengals. Bengals on top because
Yeah.
you know they beat the Browns.
Hey,
Um,
all I gotta say is that the Steelers and the Bengals are first in the division, first and second.
yeah,
Technically, the Steelers are in first place by 1 point differential, but actually, I don't know if they count that or not because the Bengals won a division game. But
yeah. That's why That's why you'd be on top because it's a division game that you won.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So moving on, you got the Buccaneers and Falcons. That was a great game for
I
Emeka
think
Egbuka. He looked incredible.
yeah, my offensive rookie of the year pick.
Yep, he looked really good.
And Baker did not play good in the first half, but in the second half, he really turned it up. And Bucky Irving
Yeah,
also looked like shit. I mean, he had a touchdown on a catch or something, but they looked like they couldn't run the ball for shit. I don't think they had Tristan Wirfs though, like half the game or something.
no, but the rookie gets 4 catches, 67 yards, and 2 of those for two touchdowns. One was a 25-yarder. The other was a 30-yarder. But
Yeah.
all led up to the fourth quarter
Where the day of kickers came
where
in.
Bucks just missed on their last scoring drive, missed the extra point. So they're, only up by 3.
And then
And then
Michael
with
Penix
50, yeah, it was about like a minute 2 or minute 3 left.
and Michael
Falcons
Penix
get the
takes them
ball
straight down the field.
straight down. And like
And
3
then
plays.
and listen to this. I saw this in real time and I was like, there's no fucking way. Penix puts it not even 2 feet away from Kadero Hodge. And Kadero Hodge turns around and the ball's right there and he just doesn't even look at it. And it
Yeah.
just flies right past him. I was like, dude, that's a touchdown and you guys win. What the fuck just happened? And then they're like, oh well, I guess we're kicking. And then Young Wei Koo was like, yeah, I'm gonna shank it.
Yeah, so that last drive, 50 seconds long. The drive began at the 14. Took them 8 plays, got 60 yards. and missed a 44-yard field goal to tie it up.
Yeah, I'd be fucking sick if I was a Falcons fan. Absolutely sick.
Especially at home too. Yeah, it's rough. Um, yeah, I mean Bijan, another great game, like always.
Yeah, and Penix played fucking great too. And they didn't
Yep.
have Drake London like the fucking from midway through the third quarter.
Yeah. No,
So
they
I
look
mean,
good.
I think they looked pretty good, and the Buccaneers also looked good. And it's a division game, so it's going to be tight. But I think it was a pretty good game overall.
I think so too. Um, yeah, 49ers beating the Seahawks 17-13. CMC did play a lot more than what I thought. Um,
I didn't
but
even fucking talk. I didn't even put that on here for some reason.
yeah, I definitely thought we are gonna see a limited amount of carries, but he still carried it 22 times.
That looked like absolute dog shit the whole time he carried the ball.
Yeah, 69 yards. He was good on the receiving end, so
Yeah,
9
definitely was good on
catches,
the receiving end.
73 yards. Had 10 targets, so it led the team
They
by
fucking won that
3.
game. They won that game with George Kittle getting hurt before halftime and Jawan Jennings getting hurt.
And then Brock Purdy threw 2 picks, two touchdowns, 2 picks, finished 277 on the ground
Yeah.
or on the
I'll tell
air,
you what,
up in
though.
the air, whatever.
I think that the reason that the Seahawks kind of lost that game is Tariq Woolen. This dude couldn't read how a ball's thrown for anything. There was one play is I forget if I think it was Ricky Pearsall. They threw the ball like Woolen's running with him, and then he looks up and like slows down, and then the ball flies over his head, and Kobe Bryant has to run after the guy getting the ball, and I'm like, dude, Woolen runs like a fucking 4.3. Like you can catch anybody. And
Yeah.
then on the touchdown that lost him the game, he was standing there and he jumped straight up in there to try and catch the ball and doesn't take into account that this dude can run in front of him and also jump up and catch it. And so then he catches the ball and they score a touchdown and then, they go and win. I'm just
Well,
like,
what
what the
also
fuck?
didn't make sense either is Charbonnet had more rushing attempts than Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, I think that partially because he looked like shit.
Walker did have 3 catches, 4 yards.
JSN did exactly what I thought he was going to do. Fucking absolutely ball. He had more than
Yeah,
half their catches.
have him in fantasy. It was very good.
Yeah, I like him a lot, but Sam Darnold did not look like it that game.
No, only
Did not
150
look.
yards. So the fact that Jackson Smith and Jigba had 124 out of his 150 yards.
That's crazy.
I did not realize that until I looked at the score
Like that's literally
box
nuts.
score.
That's
That
how it
is
was for Lamar last
insane.
night. That's how it was for Lamar last night too.
Yeah, so I don't have much else to say about that game.
No, not at all.
Want to bring up the Titans and Broncos games. I think the Titans look like how we expected them to look.
Yeah, Cam
Not
Ward
great.
getting absolutely murdered every play. He's
Yeah,
throwing it to people and they can't catch it.
so he only finished 112 yards on the day, no rushing attempts. So that's kind of,
Yeah, he
you know,
didn't run it a lot in college though either.
Bo Nix though didn't do great either on his side. 25 of 40, 176
2
yards,
picks.
touchdown and 2 picks.
And also, no. Speaking of that game, did you see the last play for the Broncos?
Mm-mm.
It was, or what wasn't the last play technically, but they got the ball. It was 4th and like 9 on like the 40-yard line or like the 30 or something, and they snap it. Bo Nix is runs straight back like a fucking five step drop, and just throws the ball up in the air as high as he can with like 50 seconds left. And there
Why?
was a dude open. They had 2 dudes crossing routes, and they were both open for like a second. One dude was wide open, but he didn't have enough time to get it to him. And they just go for it on 4th down and just let the Titans have a chance to go and score and tie the game up.
Well, then they fumbled it after what, like a few
No,
plays?
No,
Titans
they
in.
no. So he threw it to Calvin Ridley. He dropped it. He threw it to Calvin Ridley again, and then he dropped it again. Like both, like these are in his hands. Drops it, and then he threw it to Chiga Kongwu, Okonkwo, whatever, and he dropped it. And then it's fourth down, and he's trying to throw the ball to somebody, and when he throws it, he gets hit and throws it like half a yard in front of him.
It says, yeah, intended for Marvin Mims. 4th and
And
8.
like, yeah, and like I feel bad for Cam Ward because one, he's got Brian Callahan as his head coach. He sucks. His receivers don't have hands. And then also, he got sacked 6 times, and they just went and paid Dan more money for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
And it was embarrassing.
Does not look good.
But I'll tell you what, the Broncos' run game did look nice because R.J. Harvey had that 50-yard carry.
Yeah,
J.K.
that
Dobbins
helps.
had that 20-yard touchdown to finish the game off, basically, where he
Yeah,
just
they were up
broke.
12
He
to 13, then he had that 19-yarder.
yeah. But the Broncos, I think they'll get better. But their defense looked how I thought their defense looked. They were getting to Cam Ward every fucking time he dropped back.
Yeah,
But
solid team. Yeah, moving on, you got Texans, Rams. Shit game really. 9-14. Rams
yeah, that
take
was
it.
garbage.
Some
Puka
of the interceptions
fucking
that the Rams
balled.
had though were absolutely insane. But Puka, 130
Puka
yards.
balled.
Yeah, he did. 130 yards on 10 catches. Only had
Along with him getting hit so hard through a helmet that his head started bleeding.
Yeah.
And they didn't throw a flag on it.
Yeah, 11 targets, 10 receptions, so he only missed 1.
Oh my God, look, there's a dog behind me. It's
Davante
dogs.
Adams had 8 targets, 4 catches. But
And
then
he
you
looked
look at
decent.
Houston. Really, definitely spread out. You got
It's spread out,
4,
but
5,
dude,
6,
they
7, 8, 9 different players logged
targets.
a reception.
Dude,
That's
but
insane.
dude, I don't know what I don't understand how that is the case. And you have Jaden Higgins looked good. Dalton Schultz was looking decent for like a drive, like the last drive or two.
I have
And
Nico
you have Nico
Collins.
Collins, and you're just like, yeah, we're gonna spread the ball around so much that we just don't do shit.
Yeah, you get all 3 of your tight ends, multiple receptions. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what plays they're calling.
And their run game didn't look great. Chubb had a decent game, but not great. But they're gonna look like shit probably until they get Mixon back. And Mixon's
Yep.
30, so he might not look good either. Like he's getting up there in age.
Stroud 188 yards and a pick. Stafford was 245 and a touchdown, so much better game.
And speaking of Stafford, what happened to his back injury? He looked perfectly fine.
Yeah, he did.
They must have shot him up with all kinds of drugs.
Yeah, Kyron Williams, 18 rushes, 66 yards. So,
and guess what? Something you can always bet on. Kyron Williams is gonna fucking score.
Touchdown.
Yeah, he's gonna score every week.
Yeah, just not a lot of scoring. A lot of defense. But yeah, Rams had 2 really good picks on Stroud. Just good plays.
Speaking of the Rams too, their defense is super like they don't have any big names on their defense, but their defense is nice.
It's very good, yeah. All right, yeah, you got next. We got Packers Lions. That was
yeah, it looks
Parsons
like
gets his sack. He gets his sack, of course.
he was wrecking the game too.
Yeah,
like he only had 1 sack, but he was getting there.
And then that 1 sack that he had, man, he looked like he was. I don't know, dude. That sprint he made as soon as he made it out of that pile,
fucking looked like a wild animal just running after golf trying to kill him.
Yeah, Pat McAfee said it looked like a wild gazelle chasing its meal.
Wild gazelles don't chase animals for meals. They eat grass. Idiot.
Oh, you tell Pat McAfee that.
I will when I see him.
I don't think it was Pat though. I think it was somebody else that said it on the show though.
It's probably Ty because it's probably Ty Schmidt. He's a Packers fan.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
But my takeaway from that game,
Green Bay's good. Defense is good.
but the Lions might be really fucked without Ben Johnson.
Yeah, that
Their offense could not get anything going. They couldn't run. They couldn't
no, they
throw.
couldn't. 11 rushes, 25 yards for Montgomery. 9 rushes, 19 yards with Jahmyr Gibbs. Then Gibbs
They
has
hit
10
Max
catches for 31
as a
yards.
team. Max as a team, the Lions had 22 carries for 46 yards.
I think what's more impressive is Gibbs getting 10 catches for 31 yards.
Yeah, that's because he kept getting the ball behind the line of scrimmage. But I'll take it. I have him in fantasy. You got 10 points just from catches.
Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly fine. Boswell got me a lot as well.
But
So that
also
helped.
about that game, the Packers I think looked really good, and
The
their
receiving core.
receiving core looks exactly how I thought it was going to look. A bunch of fucking dudes that are just running around, and they will throw to every single person on the field.
Yeah, Jayden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Matthew Golden, Tucker Kraft. Really
And
hoping Josh Jacobs would.
I guess Christian Watson didn't play.
No, he's hurt.
Oh, okay, he always
Josh
is. I'm not
Jacobs
surprised, but
started so slow, was not getting anything. I'd say, I mean, 19 rushes, 66 yards, and a touchdown. That's
not
good
great.
enough.
But
But Jordan Love looked good, 16 for 22, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns.
nice efficient game. Didn't turn the ball over. Did get sacked.
No. So they had 4 sacks. Packers did. And they had 4 sacks on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lions didn't have anything.
Yeah, it wasn't a great game for the Lions.
For Lions, yeah.
Moving on to the maybe game of the year already.
Yeah, unreal.
Lamar
Besides
and
Mark
Derrick
Andrews.
Henry. Lamar and if you fuck Mark Andrews. But Lamar looked great. Derrick Henry looked great. Zay Flowers. This is what I was talking about when you were talking about whoever had 100 yards and the quarterback had like 150 or whatever. Who was it? JSN. He had 100.
Yeah.
He had like 110 yards, and Sam Darnold had 150.
Yeah, it was no. He had 150, and then he had 124. So a little, only 26 yards didn't go to him.
Well, Lamar had 209 passing yards, and Zay Flowers had 143 of them.
Yeah. Yeah,
but Lamar looked good. He was running the ball good. He's throwing the ball good. I really love, as much as I don't like the Ravens, I really love that Lamar has become more of a pocket passer because I think he can do that, and then just use his legs when he actually needs to use them, which is what he did
still
yesterday.
had six rushes for 70 yards, and
but he was only running. He was only running when he needed to.
Yeah.
But Derrick Henry fucking had a great game until their second to last drive where he got the ball punched out on the first play. And
with like D-Hop 3.5, was that 4 minutes left?
Something like that. Well, the Bills were down 15 with 8 minutes left.
Yeah. Yeah.
D-Hop had a nasty touchdown catch. Literally just jumped up and snagged it one-handed like this and somehow held possession with the ball like that and then just pulled it down. I was like, dude, what the fuck was that shit?
He did that to the Steelers 1 year in Houston. I'll never forget that.
He did it. He used to do that to everybody.
Yeah.
But the talking point of this game, Josh Allen.
Unreal.
That man is so goddamn good.
33 of 46.
In my opinion, last year I didn't think he deserved MVP because I thought Lamar should have won.
This play.
Because that game, though, he played so unreal. He had 250 passing yards in the second half.
Yeah, 394 to finish, 2 touchdowns.
He had more passing yards in the second half of that game than
Lamar did in the whole game.
No, well but he had more passing yards in the second half of that game than I think it was like 17 quarterbacks had their whole game. And a thing for me about the Bills right now, I think that they can win like this, but when it comes down to it, they need to have an actual number 1 wide receiver.
Yeah, that would help them out a lot.
Keon Coleman looked like he could be that yesterday. He looked like he could be that, but he's going to have to do that like week in, week out.
Yeah,
But
8
how the
catches,
Bills play,
112 yards, 1
how the
touchdown.
Bills play though, I don't see that happening because I feel like the Bills have a receiver do something, like a different dude do something every week.
Well,
Like one week it's
I
gonna
think
be Keon
having Joshua
Coleman.
Palmer really helps too, and that's why
Fuck
they
yeah, it does.
probably
He's
don't
like
need it.
6'4".
And that's probably why they don't need a star receiver. I mean, they're kind of just got 3 good ones. I mean,
Yeah,
not the
but I
worst
feel
thing.
like it's not like because it's how the Packers are. They just have a bunch of dudes that are good. They're not great, whatever. And Keon Coleman, he is a first or second round pick last year or 2 years ago, and I think he could be good. Like he could be a number one, but I mean, you just haven't seen it yet. That game was the first one I've seen where he could. It looks like he maybe could be, but um, yeah. And Shakir played a good game. I mean, all the receivers played good. James Cook played really good. Josh Allen, 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns.
Yeah, at Oliver
Another
with a
game,
sack. So he's
another game where I thought these two teams have good defenses. This will be a nice low scoring game. No, their
yeah,
defenses both look like
unreal.
dog shit. Literally, both their defenses look like dog shit.
Yeah, little to no defense being played up until that
40 to
Derrick
41.
Henry fumble.
Derrick Henry literally had he had like 3 carries that probably got him 120 yards.
Um, yeah, and
And
then
dude, did you see the one touchdown, the last touchdown Derrick Henry had? He looked like he was jogging and was gapping one of their cornerbacks, and it looked like he was barely running.
it's like that Camaro run a few years ago.
Dude, it was crazy looking. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" This dude is 31 years old, and he's looking. He looks like he still might be the best running back in football.
Yeah, he definitely looked like he still is. Then yeah, and then moving on to tonight's game. Um,
Speaking of which, I'm about to put that on my TV.
Emily already called it. She picked Vikings. She picked the under of JJ McCarthy touchdowns of 1.5.
Um,
So
how are you gonna pick the Vikings and then pick JJ McCarthy have less than 1 touchdown passes?
could be an Aaron Jones type of day. You know,
I don't know about
could be a
that.
low scoring.
Um, I think I'm still taking the Bears, and I think the Bears might win this game by 2 touchdowns
At home, that helps.
because yeah, that definitely helps. And also, I think Caleb Williams is gonna be throwing the ball a lot this game.
I think JJ will too.
Oh, JJ will probably be throwing it a lot, but they also have 2 really good running backs. The
Yeah,
Bears have DeAndre Swift, who plays good like once every 3 games,
and
and they
Roshan's
also
out.
have not even that. They also have Rome Odunze. They have Luther Burden. They have DJ Moore. They have Cole Kmet, and they have Colson Loveland.
Yeah,
You have 5 fucking great weapons to throw the ball to.
yeah, I'd be throwing it to one of them. It starts very soon.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to turn it on right now. But yeah, I thought that was. I think that the Bears are probably gonna win. Especially, I think their offense is gonna look significantly different. Ben Johnson's about to make Caleb Williams look like Jared Goff looked last year.
I hope Caleb Williams has a good year because I have him in fantasy. So
And then just some other things that we could talk about, like real just quickly. Um, Best performances of the week. Not many of them. Not really.
say
Obviously, Derrick
Rodgers.
Henry, Rodgers, Justin Fields.
I'm a little biased, but yeah, I'd say Rodgers.
No, Rodgers probably is the best quarterback of the first week, besides Josh Allen.
4 touchdowns is crazy for first game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like you'd probably say all of them. Buka, it was great. Uh, I'm not gonna do
And
this one.
Puka.
I put biggest bust. Puka, yeah, Puka too. I put biggest busts, but the only ones you could really say is like it's basically everybody played like shit. The whole Bengals offense, you could say, was bust players.
AJ Brown.
Yeah, AJ Brown. But one thing that I wanted to talk about before we got off of here is the top 25 for college. I would like to know how all these teams in the top 25 beat the absolute shit out of the teams they play for the most part. Clemson won by 11 points against Troy, and we're losing at one point 16-3.
Yeah, no, I could not believe
They
that.
dropped 4 spots. The fucking Michigan lost to Oklahoma, who was ranked a spot behind them, and Michigan dropped 10
8.
spots.
Not
Or
8.
yeah, 8, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does that happen?
I have no clue.
Because they're playing a team that's actually good, is ranked, is in the SEC. They didn't look good. It's Bryce Underwood's second game. He's not going to be great every game. He's like there's going to be games, and they also don't throw the ball a lot. They run a lot, and if you're playing a good team, they're going to fucking stop it eventually, or the whole game, or whatever. But they lost by what, a touchdown or something, or maybe like 2. I don't know. I forget what the score was. Yeah, they lost. They lost because Oklahoma scored a touchdown with like fucking a minute left in the game or something. And Oklahoma, which they only went up like 4 spots or 3 spots or something. But how does that make sense? I feel like that is, unless it's just me, I feel like Michigan should have maybe dropped like 3 or 4, maybe 5.
Well,
Like,
look at Tennessee. They played East Tennessee State University.
yeah, but they also won like 69-3.
They won 72-17.
Oh my!
And they move up 7. Like, do they really deserve to move up 7 for beating East Tennessee State?
Hey,
Yeah.
if you want, you can finish and say whatever you got to say on there. But my power just went out.
All right.
So if you want, you can just wrap it up and do that.
All right,
But like
we'll do.
right when you were saying that, it literally my power just cut out.
All right, I'll wrap it up.
All right, cool.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
All right, well, you heard him. No power. But yeah, anyways, once again, you listen to JM Pro Sports Talk. Make sure you use that promo code JMP. Use it as soon as you get on to wannaparlay.com. Use that code. Get your 100% deposit match. So it's free money. Why not? But yeah, that's all. Hope our Vikings win tonight. I'll win my money. All right, see ya.